The answer is B. February to May. The budget session of the Indian Parliament is held from February to May every year. The Union Budget is usually presented on the last working day of the month of February. The budget session is generally split into two periods with a gap of 1 month between them. This session every year starts with the President's address to both houses. The monsoon session is held from July to September, and the winter session is held from November to December. So the answer is B. The answer is B. 1/10. The quorum to constitute a meeting of the Lok Sabha is 1/10 of the total strength of the House. The current strength of the Lok Sabha is 543, so the minimum quorum is 54. The code you wrote correctly calculates the quorum for a Lok Sabha with 543 members. The output of the code is 54, which is the correct quorum. Here is a more detailed explanation of the quorum rule in the Lok Sabha. Article 100 of the Constitution of India stipulates that at least 10% of total number of members of the House must be present to constitute the quorum to constitute a meeting of either House of Parliament. In the Lok Sabha, which has a current strength of 543 members, the quorum is therefore 54 members. If the quorum is not met, the Speaker of the Lok Sabha is required to adjourn the House or suspend the meeting until there is quorum. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any other questions. The present Chief Justice of India is Dhananjay Y. Chandrachud. He was sworn in as the 50th Chief Justice of India on the 9th of November 2022. N.V. Ramana was the 49th Chief Justice of India. He retired on the 26th of August 2022. Jagdeep Dhankar is the current Governor of West Bengal. He is not the Chief Justice of India. So the answer is A. The answer is C. Bicameral means two chambers. Karnataka has a bicameral system of state legislature, which means that it has two chambers, the Vidhan Sabha and the Vidhan Parishad. The Vidhan Sabha is the lower house of the legislature, and the Vidhan Parishad is the upper house. The answer is B. 25. There are currently 25 high courts in India. 6 of these high courts have control over more than one state, UT. Delhi has a high court of its own among the union territories. Each high court shall consist of a chief justice and such other judges as appointed by the President of India. Here is the list of high courts in India. Andhra Pradesh High Court. Image of Andhra Pradesh High Court logo. Arunachal Pradesh High Court. Image of Arunachal Pradesh High Court logo. Assam High Court. Image of Assam High Court logo. Bihar High Court. Image of Bihar High Court logo. Bombay High Court. Image of Bombay High Court logo. Chhattisgarh High Court. Image of Chhattisgarh High Court logo. Delhi High Court. Image of Delhi High Court logo. Guwahati High Court. Image of Guwahati High Court logo. Gujarat High Court. Image of Gujarat High Court logo. Haryana High Court. Image of Haryana High Court logo. Himachal Pradesh High Court. Image of Himachal Pradesh High Court logo. Jammu and Kashmir High Court. Image of Jammu and Kashmir High Court logo. Jharkhand High Court. Image of Jharkhand High Court logo. Karnataka High Court. Image of Karnataka High Court logo. Kerala High Court. Image of Kerala High Court logo. Madhya Pradesh High Court. Image of Madhya Pradesh High Court logo. Madras High Court. Image of Madras High Court logo. Manipur High Court. Image of Manipur High Court logo. Meghalaya High Court. Image of Meghalaya High Court logo. Mizoram High Court. Image of Mizoram High Court logo. Nagaland High Court. Image of Nagaland High Court logo. Orissa High Court. Image of Orissa High Court logo. Punjab and Haryana High Court. Image of Punjab and Haryana High Court logo. Rajasthan High Court. Image of Rajasthan High Court logo. Sikkim High Court. Image of Sikkim High Court logo. Tamil Nadu High Court. Image of Tamil Nadu High Court logo. Telangana High Court. Image of Telangana High Court logo. Tripura High Court. Image of Tripura High Court logo. Uttarakhand High Court. Image of Uttarakhand High Court logo. West Bengal High Court. Image of West Bengal High Court logo. I hope this helps. The answer is D. Supreme Court. Under the single, integrated, hierarchical judicial system in India, the high courts in the states are directly under the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the land and has the power to supervise and control all the lower courts in the country, including the high courts. The governor of the state has no direct control over the high court. The President of India appoints the judges of the high courts in consultation with the Chief Justice of India and the governor of the state. The Union Parliament can make laws that affect the high courts, but it cannot interfere in the day-to-day working of the courts. So the answer is D. The Supreme Court was set up under C. Regulating Act 1773. The Regulating Act of 1773 was an act of the Parliament of Great Britain that established the Supreme Court of Judicature at Fort William in Calcutta. The Act also established a system of provincial courts in Bengal, Madras, and Bombay. The Pitt's India Act of 1784 was an act of the Parliament of Great Britain that replaced the Regulating Act of 1773. The Act expanded the powers of the Governor-General of India and established a system of double government, with the Governor-General and the Council of India sharing power. The Indian Council Act of 1861 was an act of the Parliament of Great Britain that established a system of legislative councils in India. The Act also empowered the Governor-General to veto any legislation passed by the legislative councils. The Indian Councils Act of 1892 was an act of the Parliament of Great Britain that further expanded the powers of the legislative councils in India. The Act also introduced the system of indirect elections to the legislative councils. So the answer is C. The correct answer is A. Impeachment. A judge of the Supreme Court can be removed from office only through impeachment. Impeachment is a process by which a public official is charged with misconduct and removed from office. The impeachment process for a Supreme Court judge is as follows. 1. A motion for impeachment is introduced in either House of Parliament. 2. The motion is debated and voted on. If it is passed by a simple majority, the judge is impeached. 3. The judge is then tried by the other House of Parliament. If the judge is found guilty by a two-thirds majority, the judge is removed from office. The grounds for impeachment of a Supreme Court judge are proved misbehavior, incapacity, violation of constitutional principles as a ground for impeachment of a Supreme Court judge. The other options are incorrect. Retirement is the process by which a judge leaves office at the end of their term. Appointment is the process by which a judge is selected to fill a vacant seat on a court. Judgment is the decision of a judge in a case. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any other questions. वर्तमान कर्नाटक के राज्यपाल थावर चांद गेहलोत है. The original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court of India includes the following: disputes between the Government of India and one or more states. Disputes between the Government of India and one or more states on one side and one or more states on the other side. Disputes between two or more states. Matters relating to the enforcement of fundamental rights. The Supreme Court does not have original jurisdiction in appeals in civil or criminal cases. These cases can only be heard by the Supreme Court on appeal from a lower court. So the answer is C.